And we've spent 410,000. Okay, so we're done in book off and we basically paid 118,000 yen. So we've just spent about $1 million in one shop. Okay, so our total now is 409,000. That's actually a bit less, so that's 2,200 pounds. Hey guys, just a quick one. I wanted to say thank you for all the support. Never expected to hit 10,000 views on YouTube, knowing I started this 3 weeks ago, let alone hitting that on 3 videos in a row. So I'm pretty happy with everything, and of course I appreciate the support. Secondly, you guys have asked me hundreds of questions, whether it be on Whatnot, Instagram, or YouTube. So I thought I'd do a Q&A in 2 weeks. If you have any questions you want to ask me, drop them below and I will answer all of them for you one by one in 2 weeks. Take care and enjoy the video. Alright guys, it is day 4 or 5, I don't remember. We are currently in Nagoya, so we just got here last night. Yeah, I'm pretty ill. I got ill from Babsy. Unfortunately, he got sick and then he gave it to me. That's just the way it is, but I can't complain too much. We are in Japan, we're having a good time. So we're gonna go out today. I think we're gonna do some sightseeing today because it's been really intense with the card shopping and we haven't done any sightseeing. So we need to go and see a few things. I want to show the guys a few nice parks around here and stuff. So Nagoya is kind of like between Tokyo and Osaka. It's kind of like on the way back to Tokyo. It's a chill place regardless. There's not much touristy stuff to actually do here though. So if you're planning to kind of, if buying cards is the secondary objective, then I wouldn't recommend going to Nagoya. Okay, so we are currently in book off in Nagoya. And yeah, this is like a massive mega store. It's usually mostly secondhand stuff here. They sell like clothes to Rolexes, to comics, to Pokemon cards, to everything you could ever imagine. They sell it here. Anything that you can sell to a shop, they'll buy it. And imagine they just sell it on, basically. So yeah, don't know what this random stuff is. That was kind of weird. Anyway, they've got a very small Pokemon selection here. We didn't come in here for Pokemon cards. We came in here just to kind of check it out and look at some of the other stuff. But look what I've seen. It's a Luigi Mario. Definitely going to take a look at that. They've priced it at 2,300 pounds, so 450,000 yen. And there's also the Boss Pikachu they've priced at 31,000 yen. So we're definitely going to take a look at those. I'm probably going to take a look at some figures as well. There really isn't much else in here, to be honest, though. Like, there's some modern, there's an Arepa, some older trainers. She is so overpriced. Is that Gardenia? No, it's not Gardenia. I forgot her name.
Haku.
Her in the middle, right there.
Gardenia.
Gardenia, it's Gardenia. That is really overpriced. That's 200 pounds. Yeah,
she is quite a big card.
Not much else in here. There's a couple of Lugia Hyper Rares up there. Master Ball. Master Ball for 620 yen. It's not too bad. See if I can zoom in and show you guys some of these things here. It's a Persian Master Ball there for 620 yen. Yeah, not much else. Not much else to really show you guys here, to be honest. But I'll show you the figures in just a moment as well, which is down there. But yeah, let's go take a look at the Luigi. Basically, guys, we've missed out on the first half of this video. KB sat here patiently recording everything. We literally, I don't know what happened. Yeah, we've gone through all of these cards, and
I just noticed.
Unfortunately, yeah. Luckily, KB just noticed, to be honest. At the moment, we're just going through this book off that I told you guys about. I only wanted to look at the Luigi, Mario, but we've ended up taking out like 100 plus cards to look at. And I think we're taking a bunch, to be honest. 20% off. Classic.
Yeah, that's good.
Is that good?
It's usually around...
That's pretty good. Babsy's kind of educating me on modern here.
75.
I'm trying to branch out a bit. That's 20% off that. It's got a white dot on the top, but it's still £30.
Yeah, take it.
Okay. I don't know what these go for these days. That seems kind of spenny to me. £30.
We saw them yesterday for 2,500.
Yeah, that's like last year's prices, right? Articuno for £4.50 we take, for sure. We take Growlithe, we'll take. We've got the Dialga V for £13. These are starting to go up in value as well. We've got all these Charizards here for £7 each. We're definitely going to be taking all of these as well. So we'll accept it. Charmeleon Master Ball for £6. We take Moltres Master Ball for £5.
We take that as well. We got the Gloom for £3. Look at this KB and his camera actions. We've got to love KB. You're going to have to come with me everywhere I go now.
If you pay for my flights and my transportation and my everything else.
Well, hopefully we get there. Hopefully we get there and I can just do that every single time. We're also going to take a look at some figures in a bit. And some pins and just Pokemon Center stuff. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's sealed.
Oh, sealed, what?
That's not bad. Oh, you get both of them in here, what?
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
That's a really good present.
Alright, let's take a look at this very carefully. This, you've got to be so careful when doing this, guys. This is like, where's the price? Alright, it says it's damaged. It says it is damaged. It's got a tiny, how much does this go for, bro? Can you check me in the 9 how much it goes for, please?
Well, 1.8 UK.
1.8 UK, and this is what, 2.3, plus you get the other Pikachu one with it.
Which is 800. That's
Well, it's actually 2.4K, £2,400. Decisions. So you get both Luigi's in here.
So what's the damage?
The damage is that there's a white dot right there. On the back card though.
But not the front, right?
Well, there's no way of really knowing.
Mark.
I'm just going to check what 454,000 yen is actually for you guys. It'll make it a lot easier. So this is 454,000 yen. That's £2,400.
1.8.
Is the stock market open? 187.50. If this was like when I came last month, when it was 207, I would have just bought it. Cancel, please. Yeah, gomenasai. Okay, so we're done in book off, and we basically paid 118,000 yen, which is awesome. 10% off because it's tax free. I mean, even if you're not into Pokemon cards and stuff, book offs are awesome to come to. This is the whole like figure section. All these cool One Piece ones. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, there's some questionable ones as well, which I don't really want to, get this like taken off or whatever. So we're just going to leave that. Got some really nice Dragon Ball Z ones, but I mean these things are like completely endless as well. It just goes on and on. It covers like all animes, bunch of pins. There's just so much. There will be like a whole plushie section. There we go. There's more figures now as well. I think these are all like One Piece figures or something. And if you take a look at some of the prices here, that is £5 for a figure. That's Shanks. That's Shanks or One Piece, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know anything about One Piece, but I know that there's a card called Manga Shanks. But yeah, it's £5. So if you're into this stuff, bring another suitcase. I love that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, definitely bring another suitcase if you're into this stuff, because it just goes on and on and on. There's so much randomness in here. There's some other random trading cards in here. More questionable figures that we're going to skip past. And yeah, let's end it before we get banned off of YouTube. So the next place we are at is Sea Labo. This is like the 5th or 6th Sea Labo we've seen in Japan. It's in this kind of, I don't know, like alleyway mall type thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's a pretty good one in terms of stock. Like it's got a lot of stuff in there. The only issue is, try not to record all these people in here as well. I mean, it's very busy. The only issue is that it's so overpriced. It is so overpriced, guys. They've got some of the most nicest cards in here for sure. Like 5 different no rarity Charizards. Like they are all so trash. Even the one for £1,000, you would not pay £1,000 for it. And how I know that is it was there last time I came, and the time before that. Same with the Shining Charizard. Yeah, same with a lot of these cards actually. But yeah, they've got like some really nice cards. So here's the Pikachu section. Let me see if I can zoom in. Try not to get all the members of staff in. Really cool Pikachu section. They've got like another Olback section here. Down there where this guy is, all EX cards. CP5, XY. They've kind of like segmented it into eras here, which I really like, because not a lot of card shops do that. Down here we've got like Legends and Prime stuff. Loads of Legend and Prime cards. Just trying to zoom in to show you guys the prices. So this is like both Legend halves here for £100. We've got some black and white era cards here.
He's vlogging as well.
And XY. So we've got a bunch of cards here. We've got these black and white Evolution promos, which are pretty cool. I find them to be really overpriced here in Japan. Especially the Umbreon. I mean, that's got to get a 10, right? And it's got a yellow sticker on it. So you already know it's not worth looking at. You've got this nice super rare Giratina here. HR Competition Mewtwo. You've got the Zekrom. They used to have all three of these, but I guess a few of them are sold out. They all look like 10s to me, in my opinion. But I mean, they've dropped quite a lot recently. You've got some Munch promos here. EV of what, 65,000 yen. And then we've got, you know, Diamond and Pearl era holos and stuff. Most of them are about 1,000 yen a holo, which is it's a bit overpriced, to be honest with you, especially when they're yellow stickered. You're expecting to get some cheaper cards with yellow stickers. You'd expect to pay about 600 yen, is what I mean. Over here, we've got some alternate art, more modern cards here, alternate arts, etc. So, let's see if I can straighten this for you. There we go. So we got the Zapdos SAR from 151. But again, yellow sticker, £25 seems quite a lot. Seems quite a lot. But then some of these down here are fairly decent. The Giratina here, tag team for 6,800 yen. Doesn't seem too bad. B condition Vaporeon for about £55. That's the alt art. Same with the Espeon. But then you look at the Sylveon with the yellow sticker and it's £100, which is nearly what it goes for in a PSA 10. Which, yeah, and yellow of course means that it's got some sort of damage on it. These EVs are beautiful, I love them. So, I mean, over here, let me show you the EX Zero stuff. So, a bunch of EX Zero cards down here. We've got Charizards, Rayquazas, like, the actual selection of cards here are, like, beautiful. We're still going to take a bunch out and take a look at cards. I'm not just trying to bash this shop, but I just wish it was a little bit cheaper. Just a little bit. Here's the Pikachu wall that I was talking about. I've looked at this so many times as well. I might look at it again. Let's see how we go. I'm pretty sure they've put the price down on that. Pretty sure that was like £3,000 last time I came. It looks like to be about 2.5 now. Beautiful. Festa Pikachu 2014 with the Gengar. Got some ponchos here. Uyama's chilling up here as well. But yeah, I mean, it's really crowded here and I'm recording and people keep seeing me with a camera and then walking away and I don't want to be a dick. So I'm probably just gotta stop recording here. I'll show you guys when I take some cards out, if they let me record. If not, then I'll show you guys what I pick up. Alright, so we've just finished at Sea Labo and we've spent 410,000, which is basically like £2,100. Okay, so I just thought I'd do a little video, just recapping what we picked up. This is probably the best card I've picked up today. I paid quite a lot for it. This is from Sea Labo, by the way, where I had to stop filming. We spent 2k in there overall for these cards, including the Charizard. I did spend £900 on this, which is a lot for a raw card, but I do believe it's going to 10. And I think in a 10 it's about $10,000. Around 10, no sorry, $4,000, my bad. I think it's about $4,000 in a 10. So we're going to hopefully try and go for that 10 on this. The annoying thing about this is they wouldn't give me a top loader, so I had to buy top loaders. You go and spend $2,000 in a store and they're just like, no, sorry, no top loaders. Okay. We bought a bunch of raw cards. See if I can fit it on camera. I think a lot of these are going to 10, especially the Pikachus. They've got the yellow stickers, but they look absolutely fine. There is nothing wrong with them at all. Let's see if I can lift it up a little bit here. There we go. Those Pikachus, I think most of those are going to 10 for sure. Some of these I just picked up just because they're so cheap. Got loads of these Espeons. I love black and white full arts. I've just got a bit of a weak spot for them. Nice tag team Latios. More black and white full arts. Registeel, Charizard, Swampert. Shaymin looks like a straight 10 to me as well. Emboa, black and white secret rare, Neomin. Again, all these Pikas are straight 10s. Lugia, this was a steal, £55. Yeah, of course it's not in the greatest condition, but 55, had to take it down. Wild Blaze Charizard. I don't know how many of these Pikachus I purchased. This is really clean. The Dragonite. This hopefully can squeeze a 10. Fingers crossed. I paid 30k for it. It is so clean, and it's got a nice swirl as well. Got the Charizard, Seismitoad, Mew, and a Mew. So that was Card Labo. We are currently in a brand new shop in Nagoya called 4x4. It's in a weird alleyway type thing. It's pretty hidden. It's not on maps or anything. It's a pretty small shop though, but it's nice to see that there are constantly new shops opening up. But I kind of noticed that there's equally quite a lot closing down. These guys sell mostly slabs and Oripas, which is the whole gambling thing. I didn't really fancy any of the slabs. Most of them are priced kind of like just under comps, which is pretty good. Some of them are quite nice. Like I was tempted by the Tyranitar Holo, which is like £78. We've got some very low pop reverse holo Legend Era cards for about £36-37. So yeah. I mean, apart from that, we've just got the Oripas. Me and Babsy have just purchased a 5,000 yen Oripa. So it's 4x4. You can check them out if you're in Nagoya. So Babsy's picked his now. It's 5,000 yen. All right, I've got mine right here. All right, let's see who wins again. Let's see.
What could we get from it?
Huh?
Mine looks bonkers.
4x4.
No, 3.
Oh! You won it! Oh! No way! Jeez, GG, Babsy.
Let's go.
GG, man. Okay, so we are currently in Wonderz, which is another shop in Nagoya. It's pretty decent. It's got a decent range of stuff. It's got like sealed binders, blisters. It's got the black deck from Team Rocket Returns. Got the Moltres and Tyranitar in there. This looks pretty cool. I think this is Platinum. You get 3 mini decks. You get Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia in there. Scarlet Violet booster boxes. Apart from that, I mean, they've put like a little bit in such a large amount of space. We've got some Lost Link booster packs here. There's one behind it as well. It's not too bad actually. £410 roughly. They sell for about 700. So. Got some other Diamond and Pearl booster packs. These are a little bit expensive, in my opinion. The Neo 2's alright, 150. It's probably worth a bit more than that in the UK, maybe 200 plus. We've got a bunch of Legend Era reverses, which are pretty cool. Tons of Diamond and Pearl holos. Some of these are priced really high, like the Frostlass is 2,000 yen. Not really sure why. It must be really minty. But the average here is about 900 to 800 yen. Nothing too crazy though, to be honest. There is this Gengar promo, which I might take a look at. It's 9,800 yen. And then they've got a bunch of Orange Island cards in here. Not too bad. These are really clean actually. I did take a look at some of these, but I kind of can't be bothered picking any up. Got some cheap Master Balls up there. I'm probably going to take a couple of those as well. And then take a look at these cards right here. We've got X, Y, and I think a few black and white cards here. Black and white Secret Rare there, Zoroark. Take a look at some of these as well. So we'll see. They've got some Cardass as well. Just kind of chilling up here. Just seen on the other side of the store. I'm not going to buy any of this stuff, but I thought I'd show you anyway. They've got some really cheap slabs. Charizard, SAR, PSA 10 is about 80, which is kind of where market is. Maybe just under. Mew SAR is about 45. But look at these. Okay. Look at these. We've got the Charizard for 20. Charizard's £16 in a PSA 10 and Blastoise is £13. That's grading cost. Both of those are grading costs. That is too cheap. Too cheap. But yeah, they've got loads of PSA 10s here. Super cheap prices. 2,500 yen. 2,500 yen. Realistically, if you wanted to buy these, you're paying grading costs, which is amazing. Okay, so this was Wonderz. We just finished in there, and we did buy a few cards. We purchased these 5 over here. So we got the Gengar promo. I love these Gengar promos. Always pick them up. Got Dialga, Regigigas, and a really cheap Master Ball. Growlithe Master Ball was about £3, so can't say no to that. We're doing it again. Me versus Babsy. 3,000 yen or Reaper. Let's see what we can get. Come on. Yours is the top one?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so that's mine and that's Babsy's. Let's see who. £15.
Let's see who gets cooked.
Let's see who gets cooked. Come on.
If there's any textures, cooked. Oh my god. Oh, that's disgusting. What do we? That is disgusting.
What's that, like £5 for both? Alright, let's see what we can get on mine. Come on.
I got absolutely fried. Oh no. Oh no, they cooked you.
Oh my god.
They cooked us, bro. I'm telling you, that was such shit value for the price.
But yeah, Nagoya's been fun. Most of the shops are on this big high street here. There's a few more. There's like a B there. There's a full comp down there. There's a trading card champion and a few other shops down here. So yeah, this is B. So half of it's like a bookstore and half of it's like a trading card store. It looks stacked, but they've got a lot of kind of like the lower value playable cards in here. I think the majority of trading cards you'll find in most shops, it's going to be like the modern cards because they're in circulation now, they're everywhere. So if you like picking up modern bits, then sure, come check the space out. But you've got kind of like the lower tier Vs and EXs, ARs, they're kind of taking up space here. I guess you've got a few of the bigger hits maybe. Some of the alt arts, full art trainers. That Lapras looks pretty cool actually. I haven't seen that before. I'm kind of out the loop with like ultra modern, to be honest. But yeah, you've got some level X's down here. Got a few sealed promos. Got a nice black and white Landorus, which is going to be absolutely shredded for 780 yen. And then we come over here and we've got some old backs. Priced okay actually. Not too bad. 1,400, 1,000 yen. Some 580 even. Just depends on the condition. I might take a couple out and take a look at them. Yeah, not too bad. CD promo Blastoise, 12,800 yen, not too bad. Some more old backs. Kind of get your generic old backs here. Nice little Steelix promo there, 1,700 yen. And then we've got a bunch of Pikas down here. Bunch of Pikas. Other than that, I'd say this is probably like the best part of the shelves here. But it's all like B condition. It's all got yellow stickers on it. Got a few alts in here, a few full arts. Nothing too crazy. We've got the Zekrom and Reshiram promo as well. They seem pretty high priced. But yeah, that's B. And that's KB. And that's Babsy. Bangrias. Okay, so next up, probably one of my favorite locations in here. It is Toreca Camp. TC, Toreca Camp. This is the inside. They are absolutely stacked, full of cards, full of really cool stuff. Lots of nice things, honestly. Man, there's just so much. They color coordinate everything, which is the best. They have like red, which means mint or near mint. Yellow is like highly damaged, and blue means like a little bit of damage. I think blue is like B plus or B minus or whatever they call it here. Basically, Bs are like, the blue is basically like PSA 8/9 and the reds are PSA 9/10s. So you can see some of the prices are really high. Like that Charizard's like £160, 30,000 yen, it's pretty wild. Some of these are priced fairly well. For me, for red, if you think that's going to get a 10, £26, why not, right? So you can kind of see the differences in prices here. So 2,400, 6,400, and 12,800 for the red. Got a wall of EXs here. Just tons and tons and tons of them. Go down here. Got a level X wall here. And again, just to show you some prices. I mean, some of them are really spendy. Look at this. Charizard, 60,000 yen. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. I think 9s are really low at the moment. I'm not really sure why. It's not too bad for them Ultras. What else do we have? We've got a whole wall of level X's as well. Just so many of them. And then moving on, we have a huge selection of XY here. Huge selection of XL. We've got some damaged Charizards. Oh. We've got black and white down there. See if we can zoom in because someone wants to look at some cards next to me. But yeah, that's a bunch of black and white cards down there. V's, so alternate arts. So we've got some Charizards. 12,800, 14,800. I wonder maybe if the difference is centering or something. I'm not too sure. Got GXs down here. Bunch of GXs. So yeah, great selection of cards. I love that they're playing like Pokemon battle music from Sword and Shield. We got some ARs and some golden trainers and stuff. I'm never too interested in modern, to be honest with you. But I do appreciate it. It's not that I don't like it. I do appreciate modern. PSA 10 slabs. Got some roses there. Got a Mew VMAX PSA 10. Pretty cool card. Ooh, that's a pretty good price. We've got a Crocodile for 35,000 yen, basically. PSA 10. That is really good. I mean, they used to go for a lot more, but they have kind of dropped in price. And then moving over, we've got some booster packs from loads of different eras. We got K-Bizzle over here. Look at his beautiful head. We got a War Turtle in the flesh. And then over here we got a bunch of playmats. Some of them were like £1,000 or more even. Check out this cabinet here. Look at all these trophy cards. A couple of trophies here. I think this is like a not for sale cabinet. We got 2 legend booster boxes. That is so cool. I love that. That is awesome. So about $1 million per box. We've got a base set booster box here. 7 million. We've got some amazing PSA slabs. Look at that. We've got the Chansey here from the Creatures deck. How much is that? Oh, I think they're selling the entire set graded here, 9s and 10s, for 45 million. What's that, like £260,000? We've got the Umbreon Daisuke Club promo. PSA 10 Shining Charizard. We've got the Zekrom Hyper Rare Competition. And that's not a card you see every day. None of these are, to be honest. 2 Shining Magikarps here, PSA 10. Pretty tasty. But yeah, awesome shop. We've got the Pachirisu Melee Scrabble. Beautiful. But yeah, amazing little place here. I actually hate this part because I've got no perception of what I've spent. It just adds up and adds up and adds up. I feel like when you go card shopping, there's like a sense of like adrenaline. I definitely bought these. I know that for a fact. So beautiful. These are so easy to 10 as well. You get 2 nice cards in each one. Okay, so our total now is 409,000. That's actually a bit less. So that's £2,200 I've just spent on these 2 and some of these singles here, which I will show you guys later on. This is like mint. Mint. I think that's going to get a 10. So fingers crossed, but I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, so we are in Mint, which is a trading card store that predominantly specializes in sports cards, but they do dabble into Pokemon as well. They are known for being very overpriced, but to be completely honest, I have found some really good deals here. I actually picked up a bunch of cards today, not too many, but I'll show you guys in just a moment. But just to kind of give you an idea, got some PSA slabs. It's so hard keeping up with the Japanese market, to be honest, because prices are changing all the time. Japanese market's on a big downward trend. That's grading cost. So it's like you're always trying to constantly price check to see if you're getting a good deal or if you're paying over comps, which does happen quite a lot. I mean, that is ridiculous. Unless that's some kind of error or something, that's like £78 for a Staryu. It's pretty wild. They did have the Ho-Oh Legend here. So that's both halves. PSA 10 for, what's that, £280? I mean, in my head, that's just so cheap. Considering the box is £5,000 and you're guaranteed to get this in each booster box. So it is literally is one per box. But that's the most expensive hit you can get, and it's so cheap. Makes no sense. This is pretty decent, I think. The Charizard. Shining Darkness PSA 9 holo for what? 45? I guess if you're a Charizard fan, it's not the worst price. Got a few gold stars in here. About £620. It's 120,000 yen. Which is about market at the moment for some of these gold stars, because they have been dropping a lot. Got the Shining Magikarp there, PSA 9. But yeah, they've got a whole load of stuff. I mean, to be honest, I asked them to take out a bunch of stuff, so you won't be able to see everything. But yeah, it does look like a cool store. It looks more high end, I guess. Some of the stores you go to look a bit funky, and sometimes they smell a bit funky. This one's pretty cool though. So you've got a bunch of modern here. Yeah, these guys have done the display so well. And then all the gaps you see here are the cards I've taken out to look at, because this was absolutely full. And I'll show you, of course, what I've picked up in a minute. Should have probably done the recording at the start. You've got an Emolga there, £9, pretty good. I don't take everything out. I just take out the cards I want. Genesect, that's a nice Genesect. I love the kind of plasma era of cards. Bunch of modern. I actually picked up a gold star, which is pretty cool. Some more cards. I've got some sealed promos here. I've got these Darkrai's. I've actually never seen them before. They look pretty cool. You have a movie Darkrai. You've got the Meganium, the lottery prize. They did have a Typhlosion that I looked at as well, but didn't take it. I don't know where this Litten promo is from. I know there's a few. There's like an NK one as well. I think it looks really cool. The artwork is so cute on that. But yeah, there's an NK1 down there. Yeah, so let me just show you guys what I picked up. Mega Ray EX, pretty minty. We picked up 2 of them actually. Lovely cards, lovely artwork. It's probably definitely the highlight pick. I mean, the back is pretty nice actually. I paid 70,000 yen, which is like £360. Pretty cheap. I think they've priced it so low because of the centering, but Gold Star Mew, £360. I'm not saying no. It's not dented or anything. This I paid quite a bit for, but again, it is so clean. It's got the damage sticker on it, but so many times I buy these damaged cards and I get 10s with them, or my customers get 10s with them. It's unreal, because the damage, what they consider damage is what we don't consider damage. But I guess for Japanese standards, it's a bit more obvious. These Venusaurs are pretty decent. They're probably like excellent condition or better. And they were what? Like just over £15 each. Can't go wrong. So yeah, that is what we picked up from here. Again, pretty good selection of cards. Mew obviously being the big winner. So yeah, this was mint. We've got KB again. Hey guys, he's always wearing his sunglasses because the sun's too bright in here, isn't it?
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh no.
Hey, look at that! Look.
Babsy.
That's supposed to be in a Pokemon Center, but I don't know why they got it here. Maybe they have them here as well.
Find out next time on KB Strikes Back. Okay, so I'm back at the hotel now. I didn't manage to do a whole lot of recording today, I'll be honest. It was so busy. It's a public holiday. It's like Obon holiday at the moment in Japan. I had no idea till I got here, to be honest. And so everyone's off work. And it was rammed. Everywhere I went, it was rammed. So I didn't manage to record in every single shop. But I thought I'd just showcase the majority of what I've picked up today and quickly flick through it. If you guys can hear a weird noise, it's my AC. I don't really know why it's making that noise. I should have talked to reception about it, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, this is definitely my my best pickup of the day. I did pay a lot for this. I paid about £900. And what was funny was I purchased this and they didn't. They just gave it to me in a sleeve, and I was like, "Can I have a top loader?" And they was like, "No, you have to buy." And I was like, "Okay, can I buy one?" They were like, "No, you have to buy a pack." I was like, "For fuck's sake, just give me a top loader." So I ended up having to buy a pack. I think a pack of 10 was like £5. Top loaders are expensive in Japan. They genuinely are. Everything else is cheap. Hotels and top loaders, expensive. Everything else is nice and cheap. But yeah, I'm really hoping this gets a 10. I mean, I'd be so happy if it got a 10. That's the big aim with this. Fingers crossed on this one. I think there might be a tiny imperfection there which stops it, but I think I'm going to risk it regardless. You've got to take risks. That's just how these things go. I picked up a few of these kind of like sealed decks. I just think these things are so nice. I think this cost me about £50 from memory. It's probably not worth a whole lot more than that, but £50, I like it. Got another one here with the Dialga and a Giratina. The artwork is just so nice. And then I picked up a couple of the Charizard ones. I always end up buying these when I'm in Japan, because these Charizards grade so easy. And there's two Charizards. There's two Charizards in each one, and there's two Garchomps. So you've got the level X's, and then you have like the normal ones behind. So yeah, happy I got those. And again, really happy with this. What else did we pick up? So let's just go through some stacks. So we've got a bunch of black and white and XY era stuff, which I'm really hoping these cards, they do a lot of them grade 10s. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm grading them all. I like, as you know, if you guys watch my Whatnot streams, if you don't watch my Whatnot streams, give me a follow on Whatnot, guys. I supply like the cleanest Japanese cards you have ever seen. My job is to fly out here, buy nice cards, and then sell them to you guys so you guys can grade them. It's interesting though, it's the first time I'm doing this, and you guys can obviously see like the prices I pick certain cards up for. But I'm always more than fair on my Whatnot. So yeah, I've got this Charizard I picked up. There's a few cards I probably massively overpay for, like this one here. I've probably definitely overpaid for this, but I do it so much. It's actually hilarious. It makes me laugh because I just kind of like I see cards, I get excited, and I just buy. I've got like no filter. Maybe there's something to say about running it as a business. Because I run it as a business, I know I'm not liable for things as an individual. I feel like I'm so detached to my business. So I've almost got like more confidence to just go out there and spend. And it always works out in the end, don't get me wrong. I haven't had any major issues before. Hoping this Blaziken also gets a 10. It's a little bit left heavy, but it is so clean. Nice little damaged Charizard there. This to me looks like a straight 10 as well. I'm kind of starting to really get into the kind of XY and black and white era. CP1, Groudon. Double Crisis Groudon. Love this card. This easy 10. £160. It's probably worth about $270 to $300 at the moment in a 10. So that'll be a nice one for one of you guys to get. This, again, a pretty pricey card in a 10. I think the last one sold for about £500 from memory. So hoping to get that in a 10. We've got the Lugia, and then we have a Unseen Forces Lugia, Japanese one. What else did we get? Got a couple of legends here. I'm not going to spend too long on these cards. This is the Cardass vending 000. Is it? But it's not even vending, is it? It's just Cardass. Yeah, with this card, I'm really hoping to try and get like a PSA 7 or 8. I'd be pretty happy with. Don't hardly see this come up. See it online quite a lot, but you've got some random E-series, some SARs, and just some cards that I think will do well. I did try and kind of focus a little bit more on grading this time, trying to pick up cards that I think will grade really well. I think the cleaner the cards, the easier they are to sell as well. I love this Indigo Plateau. Really clean. I ended up buying 2 of these. I've had these in the past, but these have to be the cleanest ones. We've got the Legend box. We've got the Caitlyn and Cynthia. This is what happens. So there's one for 10,800 and there's one for 16,500. That's just me not using my brain. They're both exactly the same condition. They both, in my opinion, going to get 10s, even though this one potentially says that it's damaged. It's not. So yeah, but I guess they evened out a little bit. I mean, some of these trainers are just cheap. I just bought this because I like it. 4,100 yen, so cheap. Rayquaza, Eevee Master Ball, some of these. So when it says 20% off, it's actually 20% off that price there, which is cool. Cynthia Garchomp, again, one of my favorites. Oh, nice. And we got a couple Espeons. This one I definitely overpaid for, but it is what it is. You guys are probably watching this thinking like, oh, geez, those are so expensive. How do you make money? It works out in the end. It always works out in the end. I try and, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I try and, I have the margin I want in my head. I don't think of it in terms of individual cards. I think of it as a trip. I want to spend X amount. I want to get X amount out of it. That was worth my 10 days, if that makes sense. I mean, you've got to also factor in flights, hotels, the cost of coming here, like everything, travel to and from the airport, etc., etc. I mean, all in all, this trip here is probably costing me about £3,000 because it's in August. That's just the reality of it. Nice Shadowless Pikachu here, sealed. Yeah, it's probably £3,000 this trip. That's flights, probably a bit more actually. I upgraded to premium economy on the way here because they had a really good offer. I think the upgrade to premium economy was £150. I'll be completely honest, I don't think I can go back to economy after that. I'm quite tall. I'm 6'1", so I need the leg space as well. But the seats recline further back. Nicer tables, bigger screens. I guess the service was maybe a little bit more noticeable. I don't know why I bought these two, but I did. So this Growlithe was 1,980, and I'm pretty sure I bought one today for 600 yen. Which is, yeah, that's a big difference. Yeah, bunch more Master Balls. Ivysaurs for 1,200 yen. Can't go wrong, guys. Love these Black and White 5 Mew EXs. These are actually, I never see these at reasonable prices anywhere. So I saw these at 800 and I swept them up straight away. Seismitoad. Again, I always end up buying Seismitoad and then I get like a backlog of them because no one actually wants to buy a Seismitoad. I think they look cool though. We got the Charizard, EX, Fire Red Leaf Green, Deoxys. We picked this up. Again, quite pricey. 155 maybe, £160. But, yeah, oh my god, I can see Silvering. I missed the Silvering. That's a big ouch, actually. I completely missed that Silvering. And I was looking at it under really bright light. Damn. See, I'm not sure what we'll do with that. That will probably, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hooper, I love Hooper. If you guys don't know, Hooper's one of my favourite Pokemon. God tier Pokemon. Another Charizard, Lugia EX Unseen Forces. All these Pikachus here, I firmly believe they're going to get 10s as well. Shaman from Emerald Break, cool card. Swampert. Another Charizard. Registeel. Black and white full art. They're just so nice. Like, look at that. How can you not like the artwork on that? It is so nice. Got the Latios. Very popular, this card. Flareon, more black and white. Bunch of Espeons. Rayquaza. Trevenant and Dusk Noir. I say Noir. I believe this is a Japanese exclusive. I don't think we got this in English. Or is it the alternate art we didn't get in English? One of the two, or maybe both. I don't know. We got Fire Chicken. Shout out Hadders. A bunch more Pikachus in here. That's what I mean. This is the Growlithe we paid 780 yen for, and then we pay 1,620 yen with the other one. The thing about buying Pokemon cards, and I'm talking about like in business terms here, right? You get a certain amount of hours in the day. You need to be efficient with your time. You're going to be on your feet all day. So it's important that you make the most of it. So you can't take your time. But you can if you want to, but if I took my time with every single card and spent forever looking at it, I wouldn't get much done. I'd say 99% of the time, I'm pretty good at picking cards up, and sometimes there's the odd mistake or something. But I wouldn't necessarily call that mistake. A minty Growlithe for £8 is still pretty good. But yeah, I just don't have the time to just sit there and spend hours and hours looking at cards. I've got to be kind of in and out very quickly. Picked up a couple of these Lugias. Again, they're both quite nice. Charizard, Reshurams. A few GXs here. I tried to pick up quite a few GXs this trip, but I don't know. I feel like they're a bit undervalued, in my opinion. How is that 1,500 yen? How is that £8? How is that £20? Eevee's quite cute. I just bought Eevee for the fun of it, to be honest. This is a base set Ninetales I purchased. Let's take a look at it. Base set Ninetales. I paid 9,000 yen for it, which is yeah, that's like £45. But yeah, it's mint. It is mint. Okay, cool, nice. Sometimes in the heat of the moment, you could just pick something up and put it in your shopping basket, but no, that is perfect. So that, in my eyes, is a straight 10. Old backs can be sometimes a bit more trickier, but man, I've graded some old backs in the past where they've been given 10s when they probably shouldn't have been given 10s. What else do we get? Celebi. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless with this. I've got no words. I'm pretty sure this isn't the one I picked up. This one looks a lot more off-centered. Got a couple of Ampharos, just mint condition primes. I'm kind of tempted to sometimes to send something to BGS. It definitely wouldn't be that first one there, but it's something I've been thinking about. Maybe build up in the pipeline at some point, send a few cards to BGS. Got a few random English cards too. I always wonder how these wind up in America. I wonder if people just bring them over to trade for Japanese cards. Fire Red, Leaf Green, Blastoise, and a Hold-On Research Tower Rayquaza. And I think we've got a few sealed promos here. Yeah, I've got the Mewtwo. I don't know why those are there. We got the Gengar. I love buying this Gengar. Got two of these, so you get both the Ho-Oh and the Lugia. Wartortle with Garchomp. I actually like this as well. I like the artwork on that. Meowth Toys R Us and Alexabus Toys R Us. Those are going to be kept for the PC. I think they're both pretty cool. And yeah, the main one being the Charizard. Oh, I've been buying these mystery packs. Evolutions. Ooh, interesting. I've been buying these mystery packs. I'm not going to open it until I'm back in the UK. I thought they'd be quite fun to open for the camera. I'm going to try and maybe spend like £500-600 on some of these, and then kind of do like just a dedicated video with these and all the Arepas I've done in Japan. But yeah, that's all for today and yesterday. These are pickups for the last couple of days. There's actually a lot more, but it's all like lower tier stuff. If you guys, let me just quickly kind of flick through some bits. But I've got like another 1,000 cards, which are like this. Oh geez, that's a lot of Espeons. Yeah. Yeah, I bought quite a lot of stuff. So there's another 1,000-ish cards like that. And there's also a bunch of promos. But I think you guys will get a better understanding once I've re-sleeved everything, put it all into graded card savers and in their own categories and everything. I'm going to go through like a big haul video. My aim is to hopefully spend between 50 and 60,000 pounds this time. I've done 30 so far. I've not shown you anywhere near 30,000 pounds of what I spent because there's a lot I just don't record. But yeah, that video is going to be awesome. Take care for now.